Hello, hi guys, Impact here, and today I'm annoyed, but we're back into the Road to Prestige. First game is Stronghold, as you can see, and the second one is Syringe. Both of them not very good. First game better than the second, both losses. Just gonna get out of here, I'm annoyed. Not because they're both losses. The first one was a close loss, but my team was shit. I didn't leave the game, so I could get 2 games back to back of staying in the lobby, so I don't have to go through all the fuss with trying to actually find a game that's not started. But we lost by so much in the second game, it's unbelievable. I am just gonna spoil it now. We lost by 42 kills. I had 25 myself. I did shit. It was not even that I did bad. I did average, or less, just under average. I did just under average, but my teammates were so bad. One of them went 5 and 21. How can you physically go 16 kills negative anyway? It's just unbelievable, really. Anyway, hopefully I don't be angry for so long, but I have got to do a review for Legends of Tomorrow, episode number 6. It was a decent episode, quite decent. I watched 17 minutes this morning, then I had to obviously go to school because I woke up late, and then I watched the rest of it when I got in, or literally just before I played these games. We know that they're in Star City 24/6, not just because that's the title of the video, but that's where the last episode ended. You see Connor Hawk, which is actually, in the episode you find out that is John Diggle Jr. So Diggle and I'm guessing Lila had a son as well, because they've got Sarah is obviously their daughter in 2016, not Sarah Lance. That's clearly not true, but it's because they named her when Sarah was actually physically dead before getting revived for like the 9700th time or something like that. Anyway, so let me Connor Hawk. Connor Hawk doesn't know who they are, so they shoot arrows at him because he's taken on the role of Green Arrow, or Arrow, an imposter to start with until further in the episode when he's given the name Green Arrow by a certain someone we see. But yeah, what else happens at the start? Kendra, I forgot his name. That's Ray Palmer. Jax and Professor Stein. There you go, last of 4. We're all working on fixing the ship while it was in camouflage. And we find out that Jax likes Kendra, so does. That's at the start of the episode, and more near enough the end, we find out that, or about midpoint of the episode, we find out that thingy, what's his name? I forgot his name again. Ray also likes Kendra, after he fought her in that way, because he never did. But we will continue. Yeah, we will continue into segment 2 of the video.
Sarah down.
And we are back, and just to let you know, I just noticed when I was leaving the commentary until this segment, between segments 3 and 4, so not the next cut, but the cut after that, so the cut in the mid game of Fringe, there's quite a big pause in the game. It's because I pressed pause on the gameplay and I pressed the middle one about 9 times and it didn't go to the home screen, so I added like an extra 10 seconds onto the recording. So yeah, anyway, alright, we go back into the episode. Mick and Captain Cold, or Heatwave and Captain Cold, went out to a bank. They said they're going to go to a bank, but they ended up going to a party, or just a rave, or whatever it's called these days. They killed, or Mick Rory killed someone with his heat gun, and took on the role of being the king of the people of that certain area. And somewhere along in the episode, Slade Wilson's son Oh bollocks, I forgot his name. Why have I forgot his name? Obviously something Wilson, starts with a B, can't remember. Doesn't really matter, well, it kind of does, but anyway, his son takes on the role of Deathstroke. He shows up at the where Mick and Snart were, and said to all the people that they're killing the Green Arrow, which was Connor Hawk. They're mentioning Connor Hawk because they caught him from when they had a fight, which I didn't even explain yet or review over. That Sarah, oh my god, wait, was that it? Yeah, I say that, no, this is about the same time actually. Sarah, Connor, Hawk, Rip Hunter were all in a warehouse trying to, or Felicity's warehouse, trying to get a prototype to help the ship.
That's a kill.
And Deathstroke and his men shown up. So they have a mass battle, and Deathstroke steals Connor Hawk, or gets him away from everyone else. This bit annoyed me, by the way. Look at this R60 car. Where the bloody hell did that come from? Last time where I am now, I saw someone who had it. I killed him. It went over there, came all the way back. How was it still anywhere alive after like 15 seconds? I did so bad in it. So I got spawn killed. Wait, no, I got in the next game. I get spawn killed so many times. It's unbelievable. You see that in a minute. Anyway, yeah, Snart and Heatwave. Why do I say a name and real name and then code name? Heatwave and Captain Gold show up, kill some more things. They didn't realise Hawk's gone. They end up having a discussion in the spaceship with everyone, and Sarah goes to Oliver Queen, which I didn't actually mention when they first saw him, but I will continue into the next segment of the video, see you in a minute.
Need to fight.
We're in the second game and the third segment of the video. Like, they met Oliver, like, they found, after they found Connor Hawk, they ended up having a little battle, like I said at the start of the review, and then they end up going to the base, like in Arrow, the base of operations where they, like the command center, so to speak. They go back to there, it's all trashed and all that. Everyone's left, by the way, it's only Oliver there. Felicity, Diggle's dead, Felicity, they're all gone. Even Captain Lance, Laurel, every single one of them is dead. Oliver obviously knows about Sarah and Atom. Oh, sorry, why did it see what I'm on about? Sarah and Ray and Kendra, all of them. I got destroyed there somehow. He killed me in like 2 bullets with a pistol. BS. Anyway, and he also has one arm and a beard and grey hair. Of this 30 years in the future, and he knows that because it's actually a potential. It can potentially come true, that future. That's what Rip Hunter actually mentions. But Sarah ends up going out by herself to get assistance from Oliver, who is the Green Arrow. Like, because he forgot he didn't forget he was. He didn't think he could do that because Slade's son chops off his arm, which is a bit of a coincidence if you think about it, because what's it, in last week's Arrow episode we did see it was either last week's or the weeks before that we saw Oliver cut off Malcolm Merlin's arm, and then it was this episode of DC Legends of Tomorrow that we saw Oliver's arm is cut off. What coincidence. Anyway, Oliver decides to help, and they went to, or Canary, not, yeah, White Canary or Sarah, did a distraction for Deathstroke, who was about to behead Connor Hawk, but Oliver Queen showed up and had a fight with Deathstroke, and yeah, the team came along. All of them came along, by the way, like Snart, Mick, Ray, all of them, Firestorm. They all decided to fight him off. They all went, and Deathstroke got knocked out by one-armed Oliver, even though he had a robotic arm there, and he gave the bow to Connor Hawk, and like Connor Hawk was using like the bow from season 1, or which looked like it, sorry, the same sort of design, and then Oliver was using the one from seasons like 3, 4, maybe 2, I think, more advanced bow. He gave that to Connor and said, "Your Green Arrow, but I'll be back in segment 4." Right, see, that's what I meant. There was about a 10-second pause. I did stop speaking and I was like, yeah, it's fine, I'll say that. But yeah, so Connor Hulk is the Green Arrow in the future, and Oliver's just like a mentor, so to speak, and he will be helping him. So it's like there's 2 Green Arrows pretty much. But the only reason he's Connor Hulk and not John Diggle Jr. is because he doesn't want to get called John Diggle Jr. because he says he couldn't save Diggle. Diggle died because he couldn't save him, so he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to be known as John Diggle Jr. because it obviously will remind him of how he failed, or how he thinks he failed, even though there's probably nothing he could do. What else happens in the episode? Oh yeah, Ray asks Kendra out. She says, after a long explanation why she can't, she says no. Jack's actually heard that as well, even because he was around the corner. And yeah, I think that's about it. I generally think that's about the whole thing in the episode. I probably did miss something from the first 17 minutes, because I watched like the first like 4 minutes again, and I really didn't want to watch it the rest of it again. I had to just go back to 17 minutes and just watch the rest. But just look at the scoreboard in this team. If that looks correct, it's 37 to 75. It's bloody atrocious how slow this game's gone for my team. My teammates were terrible. I think I went 25 and 18, and my teammate went 3 and 21. I mean, how is that possible? 3 and 21. Surely, if you're that bad, you would quit the game. If I was that bad, I would literally not play the game. I would kill myself. No, that's a bit too extreme. I would literally snap the disc. Trust me, I would snap that disc. I rage. Like, I was raging in this game, and I was doing 25 kills to 8 deaths, and I was positive. I rage even if I do pretty decent. I didn't rage when I went 50 and 5 because there was nothing to rage about in that game, but if there's something to rage about, and the majority of the time, it is the teammates I rage at, basically, because I always get shot in the back, and my teammates are there, and they just want that extra 50 XP. But I had to rage all this time because my team are just dumbasses, keep running down this train tracks, and getting like 6-pieced, even though there's only 5 of them. He did see me, by the way, and it was just BS, but we are coming to the end of the video. In the description, there'll be my gamertag if you want to add that and send me a message. Will be linked to my Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And if you did enjoy this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Shares are also appreciated. And I'm gonna go record a lot more episodes. So the Walking Dead reaction or review might be a little bit late because it's double XP. So I want to get as many games as I can in. So I'll see you in the next episode of Road to Prestige. See you later.
Sign up for